Mr. Harris here, and welcome to a new video. In this video, we're going to start off with talking about chapter 13.1, Atoms and Elements. So first off, over here, imagine you're breaking a piece of gold, and on the left of your screen here, you'll see that there is a gold bar. You're splitting it, you're cutting it into half over and over and over again, till at the very end, you'll find that there is a gold atom left behind. And in Form 1, you learn that all matter, it is made up of atoms. So matter could be anything. You, me, human beings, or the fact that you're watching this video on your computer or your laptop, Chromebook, or a pen, everything is made up of atoms. So what's the relationship between atoms, elements, molecules? What do they mean? So here, look at this picture. You have gold. And as I said, if you keep cutting into it, if you keep splitting into half, and eventually you'll find that there are gold atoms present. So here, do you see these circular balls? This is an atom. This is another gold atom. This is an atom. Atom, 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 atoms. Okay, I think you get the point. And for an element, it will only have one kind of element. Now, what does it mean by one kind of element? Like in this case, all of them here are gold atoms. So an element, it will only have that particular characteristic atom. So for example, a gold element, it will only have gold atoms inside it. If it was a silver bar, a silver, so it will only have silver atoms. And you can name some other elements, like for example, we know that we have oxygen. Oxygen is an element. We'll learn about it later. It will only have oxygen atoms. And maybe I'll give you another example like iron. Iron, it's also an element. It will only have one kind of atom, which is iron atom. There. I think you get the point. Now, different elements, they will consist of different kind of atoms. Like what I was explaining, a gold element will only have gold atom. A silver element here, it will only have silver atoms. And different elements, they'll have their unique sizes and masses. So they'll have different sizes and masses. And we know that. I'm sure you've seen that gold, silver, iron, aluminium, they have different properties. They look different. Some of them are soft, some of them are hard, some of them are solids, some of them are liquids, some of them are gases. So that's all to do with elements. Now, what's a molecule? Now we've learned what's an element. We've learned what's an atom. Now, what is a molecule? Now here, let's look at oxygen gas. Now we've learned what oxygen is. As I said, oxygen is an element. And look at this diagram over here. Now individually here, this is one oxygen atom. And this is another oxygen atom. If you were speaking individually, they're atoms. But if we combine them together, we would call them a molecule, like here, a molecule. Now, in this particular oxygen molecule, how many atoms are there? Yes, there is one, and there's another one, two. So here I'm going to write there are two oxygen atoms. Okay, so in other words, what's a molecule? So a molecule, it is basically when you have, can you underline or highlight this? When it has two or more atoms of the same kind. Okay, so individually, as I'll repeat it again, individually they're called atoms. Like there's one atom here, there's another atom here, there's one atom here, another atom here. But if we were to combine them together and name them, we would call them a molecule. So this is a molecule. Okay, so that's the relationship between atoms and molecule. Molecule, it is made up of two or more atoms. That's the main focus here. So to summarize this part, an element, it is made up of only one kind of atom. Remember, as I said, the element could be a gold bar, gold, and if you keep splitting it, if you keep cutting it, and eventually you'll find that there is a single kind of atom only. But if you want to group atoms together, then we will call them molecules. So I'll rewrite it here. Could you also, on your book, rewrite it? A molecule is made up of two or more atoms. And don't forget, they have to be of the same kind. Same kind meaning for a gold element, you will only have a gold atom or gold, yep, only gold atoms. For oxygen atom, for oxygen element, you'll only have gold atoms. So molecule is made up of two or more atoms of the same kind. And atom, you can say it's the simplest, the smallest unit that you can find there.